Desert Diaries. Hello, Arizona calling. Well, as I talk to you, Britain is basking in a heat wave. My social media is filled with pictures of crammed beaches and overfull parks and loads of red faces. It's 30 degrees here right now in an unusually cool day for this time of year. Next week, it's 43. I've realised that I already have absolutely no clue of what a normal summer's day is like anymore. I'm at the drinking about 3 litres of water a day stage of the year here in Arizona. Or to put it another way, I lay in bed last night on top of a sheet in air conditioning and had to wipe myself down with a cold, wet flannel just to get cool enough to get to sleep. Whew. It's been a funny week this week. At times I have felt just completely fed up, like I'm wading through treacle trying to get work done and just do things like the housework or help the girls with homeschooling, and I've just wanted to lie around and do nothing. I've had really vivid dreams of our house in Manchester, and I've woken up really missing my friends and my family and wondering maybe we should go back in a couple of years. I felt a bit panicked about when I'm going to see my mum again, or my dad, or any of our friends in England. When can we get on a plane again? Will there be any airlines left? Will it be so expensive that we won't be able to all afford to go? Really close friends were meant to be with us this week for 2 whole weeks, and I've just felt gutted not being able to see them. I was so excited about showing them around and giving them a little slice of our new life. And now who knows when, or if that will happen. We're back, aren't we, I suppose, at the same old issue, just not knowing what the future holds. And sometimes sitting with that is tough, wherever we may be in the world. But it's also been a wonderful week. We went for an evening stroll around Old Town Scottsdale. It's such a lovely part of the city, full of old Western saloons, upscale art galleries, lovely stores and just really beautiful architecture. Even with all the stores closed at the moment, trundling around in the balmy 30-degree evening air, just as the sun was setting, the roads bedecked with fairy lights as country music swam out from saloon doors into the streets. It was wonderful. And I had another moment, even a year on. We live here. Being from England, the only memories I have of walking around in short sleeves after dark came in my late teenage years when I started going on holiday with friends to Greece or Portugal. And I always associate that feeling with a short-lived holiday. Not anymore. Also, in amazing news this week, I am so thrilled to say this little podcast, Sam Walker's Desert Diaries, has been nominated for a British Podcast Award. In bonkers news, I'm in the same category as Giles Brandreth and George Ezra. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And there's loads of other amazing people on the shortlist as well. It's so made my day. So thank you so much for listening. I know everyone says that on podcasts and you think, yeah. But as it's just me and you talking every week, it makes such a big difference to me. Thank you so much. Please do continue to spread the word. I'd love more people to listen. And you know where to find me on social media. Come and search me out on Facebook at Sam Walker's Desert Diaries. And reviews, they mean the world. Thank you. Do keep them coming. In other news, we have continued the house hunt. Following the $1,000 cats conversation, look, we decided we need to call ahead of any viewing and just make sure the kitties can come with us before we fall in love with anywhere else, essentially. We found 3 houses to look around. 2 said no to kitties straight away. And we waited an extra day with fingers and toes crossed about house number 3. The agent then called. We held our breath. I'm so sorry, she said on the phone, and our hearts sank. But you really can't bring your cat with you when you come and look at the house. What's that? Your cat can't come to the showing. I'm not even kidding you. No, we explained, we don't want to bring the cat to the showing. We were wondering if the cat can live at the house if we rent it. Oh yeah, she said, that's not a problem at all. Phew. And what? But anyway, ultimately, hooray! We viewed the house, we liked it, and they accepted us to move in about a month. Woohoo! I mean, man alive, we're going to have to move again. So, and my poor tired brain cannot deal with even the thought of packing a single box. But I'm going to live in glorious denial for a little while longer before I have to start going again. I shall really miss Paradise Valley for sure. The amazing wildlife, the ridiculous opulent houses, those views. But, do you know, as the years tick by, I've come to realise that getting toxic people out of your life is one of the single best things you can do for your mental health. So, farewell, psychotic landlord. We are counting the hours. Do you know what? There was a power cut a couple of days ago here. I'd actually forgotten that they happen fairly frequently in the summer in Paradise Valley. But this time, as the power went off at about 8 o'clock at night, I found myself looking out the window just to check if nearby houses were also out or if the landlord had actually cut the power off. Because that's one of the insane things he'd threatened to do when he randomly turns up at our front door with no warning to show people around. We've explained you can't just walk in. But anyway, I thought, do you know, the fact I'm even considering that he might have done that shows really is time to move on. As we've now got adorable tenants in our house while it waits to sell following the previous deplorables, I'm hoping our new landlord's going to continue this upward trend and be equally lovely. Cross everything. So the roller coaster trundles on. I hope you're doing okay, wherever you are in the world in these wildly uncertain times. You know where I'll be. I'll see you in the desert.